brand new episode of the Growing Galatine podcast. With me, I have Bryna Stokes and Lyla Stokes. Guys, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, how's the semester and everything going?
It's been. I'm gonna be around. Go first. It's been going really good. It's definitely been a very busy senior year, but
Wow.
it's been good. I'm involved with Working Collective again. I'm a work study for SOTA. Just my class schedule isn't as loaded, but it's all the other things on top of that. So it's just learning the balance, but it's been good. It's been a really good semester.
Cool. Now, Bryna, this is your sophomore year, right?
This is junior year.
Oh,
actually.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Dang,
Yeah.
I wouldn't wait for like 5 months now.
I know.
That's it.
Everything's changed.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, like I'm really impressed with the changes and stuff around campus. Like the cap looks 10 times better and stuff.
It's blue.
Yeah, and I walked over to Martin and I walked into the studio. I'm like, what the heck, y'all? What?
Yesterday I walked into Martin. I was just on a walk. That's what I do. Is I go on long
It's got
walks.
new floors.
Yes,
And I'm
the
like-
new floors. I walked into Martin and I sat down in one of the classrooms that all of my communication classes are in, and I'm like, this is completely different.
I mean, like it looks like a actual college now.
Yeah.
It looks like an actual college. Like that, but yeah, it's like I'm like, dang, y'all start changing things while I'm gone, and y'all never knew I was here. I've been here for 4 years. Y'all didn't do jack. Y'all didn't do nothing. That is ridiculous. Except start a bowling team and a few other teams. But yeah, it's great. I really enjoyed the 4 years that I was here and stuff. It just feels weird being back, and now I'm like now I know what an alumni feels like.
Yeah.
But I still show up. But I showed up and I'm like, dang, I still know this place a little. I know its ins and outs because I walked everywhere, and I know the light in the back of my hand. It's it never left me, and I'm like, if something were to go down, I know exactly where to go.
Yeah.
Just gone. But so all right, y'all tell us a little bit about yourselves. So what's your majors and what y'all what do y'all like to do? Think about that.
Bryna, you start with this one?
Okay. Well, everybody asks that, and it's kind of hard to explain. But my major is communications, and I'm kind of going the route of advertising and public relations with it. But what I really like to do is I volunteer with a hospice place. And they have assigned me to a retirement home here in Mobile, and so I go and I sit. I'm just a companionship volunteer. I don't really do anything but sit and talk with the residents there. But I really have a heart for doing that, and I've started interning at the place that I volunteer at, and I do events and activities and help plan stuff like that.
I don't know why I'm smiling. It's like you're just laughing. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Dang, I can't help it. Sorry. Oh my gosh, dang. Yeah, I miss this stuff. So,
Yeah, me
but,
too. Tyler.
Yeah. Lala, what do you? Yeah.
Dude, I'm a
Well,
senior.
look down for a bit so I don't laugh. But yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm trying to.
We got the giggles. It's 11:30.
Yeah.
I am a senior worship leadership major. I wrote down a few things about myself. I'm from Crestview. We're both sisters.
Yes.
We are both sisters. I'm the oldest of 4. She's the second oldest. I said a few minutes ago, I'm the work study one of the work studies for SOTA this year. So I kind of just help around under Lyla and help out with the office stuff, filling in any gaps that they might have. And then also I'm a preteen worship leader at Cottage Hill. So that's been really cool getting to serve and lead with them, and I lead on the college group sometimes and sometimes on Sunday mornings. So that's kind of what I've been doing and a little bit of who I am, just doing worship stuff. And also I love coffee, but that's also a very basic thing. A lot of people love coffee.
Sweet. Yeah, like I went to Moe's this morning. Yeah, like I've been craving mochas and like
Yes.
I went and got the butterbeer frap because like I've been dying to have that thing.
What kind of frap?
The butterbeer.
Oh,
Yeah. Like I got the blueberry bagel and like I went there and did my quiet time and stuff and
That's awesome.
yeah. But like so like back at home there's this coffee place called Loose Brick Coffee, and like it's just a block down from the church. I just walk over there. Like I go once a week. I don't go every day. And
That's discipline.
like trying to save money because like every time like when I was here, I would always go to Moe's like every single day. Every day. As a routine thing. And but like I get the caramel frap. Yeah, caramel frap, and it's really good.
That's good.
Yeah. Let's see. Next question. So, like you like the singing and everything. You're in a bunch of ensembles and stuff. So, like, how did you start singing to begin with? Like, what got you into that? And where did that start?
Well, to start, I've been singing since I was little. We actually, if you can believe it, Bryna used to sing as well. We sang together a lot. We sang at a talent show. I'll have to pull up that video sometime. Show it to you.
YouTube channel? Like, is
it on YouTube
channel?
It might be on Papa's YouTube channel.
It might be on our grandfather's YouTube channel.
Oh, it's your grandfather's YouTube channel.
It might be on.
How many subscribers is it?
Not. I don't.
I wonder.
Well, it's just like he posted like videos of like singing and stuff, or like it was like they're very old videos. They weren't
It was
like
mostly to just like
put them out on the internet, not like actual,
keep it for
like,
himself,
not for like viewers. Yeah.
Right. So it's private. It's a private channel. Gotcha.
So yeah, I started singing when I was little. I took piano lessons when I was 10, and I was so mad at my mom for putting us in piano lessons because I didn't want to do it. But eventually, it became something I really loved when I learned how to play chords and how I could play anything I wanted to play. And at 16 years old, we started attending a church. Our family did, and I had a boldness that I've never had before to ask my worship pastor, or the worship pastor at the time, how I get plugged into the youth band. And so he got me plugged into the youth band, and he basically wanted to start mentoring me. I tried out for Ignite Worship with the help of my worship pastor. He helped me put together some songs, and I knew that was the ensemble that I really wanted to be in. And I remember seeing them at Christmas Spec, and being like, that's the one I want to be in, because they did this kind of stuff that I like. And so I tried out, and I remember playing and meeting Dr. Bowerstocks and being so nervous. But like a month later, he reached out and said, hey, Lyla, this is Dr. Steve Bowerstocks. You want to come play and sing for the University of Mobile Ignite Worship? And I was like, this is my literal dream come true. And and so that got me plugged into Ignite. The reason why I came to Mobile or to UM is because I went to Fusion Camps. We both did when we were 14, and I swore up and down I would never go to a small school, but then God changed my heart because I love music, and it's a great school. So.
Awesome. Yeah, like I miss Steve Bowerstocks.
Me too.
Yeah, like I love his comedy in class, and like I can do like a little bit of his impression, but like he's like, all right guys, this is a condenser microphone, this is a dynamic microphone. Are you ready to give your presentation? I basically like just go for the comedy of it, and it was funny.
He was great.
Yeah. All right, next question. So, tell me, how does it feel to be in one of the greatest movie franchises of all time? The John Rizz franchise.
You have no idea, Tyler. Like, you are a legend at the University of Mobile.
Yeah.
There are so many times in Timbers where we set up, like, everybody just gathers around the TV and we turn on one of your movies.
That's
and
great.
They're not only action-packed, but they're hilarious.
I mean, like,
so funny.
Like, they ain't perfect, but they're fun to watch.
Yeah,
they are very fun
That's
to watch.
a perfect way to describe them. And,
yeah.
It's cool, too, because it's the cast is everybody that we know, and I think that
Yes.
makes it so much more
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very
Yeah,
very proud. I'm very proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, and plus the goal is just be yourself.
Yeah.
Do not be anybody else, just be yourself. That's all it. Yeah.
Which I think is something that a lot of movies miss the mark on.
Yeah.
And you do a really good job at making people feel like they can be themselves in your movie franchises.
Yeah. Yeah. So wait a minute. Yeah. So we are currently in production of John Rizz 3, and I just filmed a little short scene today with Will, what she filmed me and stuff like that, and so far I got the beginning done. Next month I'm gonna get with my friend Micah and work on the very end scene, and then all we gotta do now is work on stuff in the middle. Yeah, and then trying to meet, trying to get with Trevor and everything. I'm just so ready to film these scenes and stuff like that. I'm not gonna give any spoilers away. I don't want to give the whole plot of the movie away, but and I really want to shoot the final fight scene with Travis and stuff like that. I got the whole thing figured out, but now it's just a matter of time trying to. But my plan is just to come once a month, I'll come on a Friday and stuff like that. We'll work something out and things like that. But now it's just a matter of trying to figure out everybody's schedules and things like that.
Yeah.
But it'll get done. It'll get done. I'm not even on the cliffhanger. So.
That's exciting.
But honestly, the second one blew the first one right out of the water.
The second one was incredible.
Because at first I had some doubts. I'm like, is this gonna be good? And because that's what I did. That's what I felt like when I did the Reaper Chapter 2. Because I never thought about doing a sequel, and I had some thoughts about it and stuff. And then, which I'm glad that we did, because after I made the Wrangler, I was like, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. I'm ready to focus on graduating and stuff. And then Trevor. There's too many T's. Yeah, there's Travis, Thomas. Yeah, and then I swear, I know too many people that would tease. I know too many Bens. I know too many people who are Tyler and stuff like that. And it's just hard to keep track of everybody. But he pulled me out of retirement and said, "Hey, let's do this." I'm like, "Well, what the heck? It's my senior year, so let's do it." So I'm really glad that we did, because we had never gotten those awards or stuff like that. Yeah, which all the movies and stuff I made are up in my office right now. It's go back on. It's really fun. I'm really excited to see how this third one all goes together.
Are you going to do a premiere for the third one?
Yes. So back at home, we just recently got a LED wall for our Faith Factory, and I love that thing. Yes. Yeah. And so once it's fully done, my plan is you can literally watch a movie on that thing or a football game, anything on there. And so my plan is, once we get it fully done, and once I get a release date put together and stuff like that, depending on when we get it done, I'm thinking probably January, because y'all got spec and stuff coming up, so we gotta work around that and things. But it may mostly when I make movies back on campus, it normally takes 2 semesters to get it fully done. But besides the Reaper Chapter 2, so I did that one my junior year. It took us a semester to get it done. Then the next semester I got Chapter 3 done, and then that's just how it goes. Oh, and the Wrangler, that took a semester to get it done. But the other ones, if they're 30-minute, if they end up being 30-minute long films, that takes 2 semesters to. So my plan is to premiere it on that LED wall. I really want to do that. I want to do that and have everybody have the youth group show up and stuff like that. Everybody's been talking about it back home and stuff like that. Hey, they're hey, John Rizz. I'm like, hey. So And like they like really love the John Rizz movies. They're such huge fans of it. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
All right, so yeah, let's get into y'all's testimony. So whichever of y'all, Bryna, you go first. So y'all tell us your testimony. So how did you come to know Christ?
Well, we as in me and Lyla and my family, we kind of grew up in the church. There was a period of time where when we were really young, that we were bouncing around from church to church to church, and we didn't really have like one solid church home. Eventually, we plugged into a church that was like right in our neighborhood. It was kind of like this hidden gem, and we got really involved there. When I was really little, one of the churches that we had been at, I was part of a Christmas play, and
Were you married?
No, I wasn't. I don't know what we were. What were we? Just like little children in the play? I don't know. We were extras, that's for sure.
Yeah,
we didn't have any major. Definitely not like my role in John Rizz.
Dang, you went from an extra to being a...
Yeah,
Oh,
I climbed the ladder.
Yeah.
And there was a song there that we sang that was really convicting. And I thought that I came to Jesus. Like I thought that I accepted Christ into my heart. I had like prayed, but I realized years later that I didn't really fully understand it. But it was also this thing where I was really confused about salvation, because everybody around me kind of described salvation as this like huge experience, like fireworks going off, like this big, massive like shift and this change and this immediate peace and this, I don't know, I just felt like I had to feel this very, very intense thing, and I never felt that, and I kept praying over and over and over, like, God, I want to be saved, like, God, I want to follow you, like, Jesus, come into my heart. Like, I prayed over and over and over again. Eventually, I just came to the realization, like, that I want to follow Jesus, and I want to trust in Jesus, and I love Jesus, and I've repented of my sins, and that's enough. You know, like, I don't have to keep begging God to come into my heart. And the people experience things differently. Different people experience things differently. And maybe some people did have that big fireworks moment, and that moment where this huge life-changing, life-altering thing happened, and they realized that they wanted to follow Jesus. But that's not how it happened for me, and that's okay. So yeah, it's just about kind of coming to terms with that.
Yeah, like, which there's a song by Ann Wilson, it's called God's Story. Like, which we all have a God story. And so, yeah, like, that's cool how that plays out and stuff. But, yeah, Lyla, would you like to share yours?
Sure. Crazy, because we kind of have a similar testimony. I also kind of thought I got saved the same night as Bryna when we were 8 years old at a Christmas play. So I was, like, super ecstatic. And, I remember, though, being very young and struggling with very extreme anxiety. Without getting too graphic, my mom used to watch crime shows all the time, and she was doing laundry one day, and I walked in there, and I sat on the couch and watched this crime show. It was a reenactment. I can laugh about it now, but a reenactment of like someone, you know, getting murdered on television. And as an 8-year-old, like,
Was it Criminal Minds?
No, it was like a documentary.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I really struggled with that, like, processing death and thinking about something bad happening to me, to my family. I used to just really struggle with my thoughts, and I remember, because of that fear of going to hell, I remember asking Jesus to be my Savior over and over and over again, and just struggling with severe anxiety. And in 6th grade, I heard the verse, 1 Peter 5:7, which says, "Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you." Philippians 4:6 and 7, also great verses for anxiety and worry. But I, basically in high school, I finally just had to get to the point where, kind of like Bryna.
Making me laugh.
Oh wait, can I interrupt?
Yeah.
Why were you laughing?
I don't know.
So,
6, 7?
I was in
7. Like everybody back at home says 6, 7, and actually, he's like 6, 7. I'm like Ashley.
I didn't even catch that.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I looked up for like a little bit, and you were laughing. I was trying not to laugh, and
Well,
I'm gonna look down.
anyways, just to say, I got to a point in high school where, like, Brenna, I had to just come to the decision where I was like, okay, I know I'm saved. I know I've given my life to Christ, and I did it one more time. And then I was like, okay, I'm done. I know that I just need to follow you and just walk in the fullness of God, because I knew also the enemy was, like, trying to hold me back from actually, like, having a relationship with God. If he could keep me fearful about, like, if I didn't have it right somehow, I couldn't really walk in the fullness of God. And so then I surrendered and followed the Lord, and I've never felt more secure in my salvation as now. Yep.
All right. Next question. This is for both of y'all. So, Brenna, from the time you got saved to where you are now, what has God been teaching?
Gosh, a ton. I can't think of like very specific things right now because it's a very broad question and there's like so much that has happened. But probably a lot about how to love others better. I feel like that's a big thing, and also about who I am. I have a really hard time. I struggle with like making any decisions, and I'm not very passionate about anything. I never go into anything like really wanting to do something, like even being here at UM. Like I still don't know if I want to be at college or if I want to get a degree in communications or what I want to do in my future or anything. And so, I don't know, it feels like everything that happens in my life, also I do pray and I seek God on, but I don't get exact answers. You know, I don't get a yes or no. Like it's kind of, I don't want to say God is silent, but because I know that He's with me, but I don't get confirmation, I guess, on things a lot of the time. So it's I'm learning to trust, and I'm learning a lot of patience too. You know, a lot of patience and trust. And I know that it's all going to work out and that He's using everything in my life for good. Like it's all going to turn out the way that it's supposed to. But that's a general sense of everything.
Well, kind of like there's a lot that's happened since then, but the two things I can think of for my entirety of college, and then one that's been recent, just humility. I think being at an arts school is really hard because you are competing against other people for things, and you want to be humble, but you're also still putting yourself out there as competition for things, and so it's like trying to find the balance of being humble and still putting yourself out there, but being content if you don't, get the opportunities that you want. And all throughout college, it's been like every year God has like had to break me down, to mold me, to be humble when other people are kind of the focal point, and then also how to handle humility when sometimes you get moments to be the focal point, and how to handle that and how to bring glory to Him in those moments where you feel discouraged, when you feel like you're not being seen, but also in those moments when you feel like you are, and like how to be humble and give Him the glory in that. And then also being still. I think right now it's a really busy life, and how to still find quiet space with the Lord in the midst of going from one thing to the next, but also allowing yourself to be interruptible like Jesus was, to do ministry and to be present with people. So
But yeah, like I can also relate to you, like because like back when I was a freshman here, like I struggled with anxiety too, like still do. But like I was just so overwhelmed, like wanting like get like because like I never thought of experiencing college. Like college is a lot different than high school was, and I felt like I felt clueless. I'm like, God, am I like, is this like, do you have me here for a reason? Like, am I supposed to be here and stuff like that? And like figure it out and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I had no idea like what. Like at first, like I was in different majors that I wasn't satisfied with it. So,
Right.
and then switched my major, which I'm glad I did. And yeah, and there were times where I thought about quitting. Like if I just quit, then everything would just like all the anxiety would stop and stuff. But no, like God kept me going, and my parents said, "Hey, keep going," and yeah.
Yeah. Uncertainty
Yeah.
is very hard to
Yeah.
walk through.
Yeah.
Because it's not even like something is explicitly happening to
Yeah.
you. You're
Yeah.
just going through the motions and
Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
sure what the next right step is.
Like plus like I also want answers because I had no idea like where I was
Yes.
gonna go from here, like where I was gonna end up at.
Yeah.
And God came through and I got a job right out of college and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So I'm at where I'm at. So.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Persistent prayer is a
Yeah.
thing that I've been learning a ton about too, or definitely these past few years is to, I mean, I've been praying the same prayers for years, you know, and it seems as if God is not, like, because they haven't been quote unquote answered, like, or maybe answered the way that I want them to, I don't know, that they haven't been answered at all, but like I know that God is there, and Jesus prayed. Like Jesus took time to go and pray and go to a quiet place to talk to his Father. And that's, if Jesus had to pray, if Jesus prayed and it was that important to him, obviously it is powerful and important to us who need to have a direct communication with the Father. So.
All right, next question. So yeah, if you could relate to anyone in the Bible, and like it could be several people, who would it be?
You go first.
I picked two. For one, I really love David a lot because I think, you know, obviously he loved songwriting. He was very emotional. But he like always like wrote down every emotion, even like the most crazy ones, down in scripture. But I think the one that I probably relate to the most, like personality-wise, Peter. Because Peter, I wrote down a few things. He was very passionate and bold for the gospel and just in general, just a very bold person, very passionate. And I would say I'm a very passionate, outgoing person. I mean, Peter literally cut off some guy's ear because they were trying to take Jesus away, and but he was passionate about Jesus, you know, and passionate about the people he loved. And Peter was also resilient. He was also teachable. There's one passage of scripture that we just heard about in a chapel, which was like, I think he was getting reprimanded by Paul. Like he was kind of, you know, and Peter's a teachable person, but also Peter was also a leader, and this is an area that I'm working on, like how to be a leader, you know, and growing in that area of my life. But I mean, I resonate a lot with that passion side and bold side because, you know, a lot of people can look down on it, but it's also a really good thing to have too. Even though Peter was a little impulsive and he, you know, handled some things incorrectly, you know, he was used it in a mighty way because of it. So, you know, but anyways, go ahead, Bryna.
That's a question I haven't really thought of, so I'm sure like if I did a deep dive like into the Bible or into that question specifically, like I could pull out more specific people. I guess my first thoughts when I hear that is, and this is gonna sound like really arrogant when I say this, but I think Solomon, not because I'm the wisest person in the world.
Yeah, way too many what?
Not because I'm the wisest person in the world, but because I do think similarly to him, I guess, in the sense of like logical reasoning and I mean he is very wise, like he has a lot of good, and but not just that, because of the book of Ecclesiastes, which he also writes, which is like all talking about how life is meaningless. like how life is futile, how he's learned that the things of this world mean nothing, and like what is the point, and all of these. And I feel as though I kind of waver on those things. Is like I struggle with that. I guess sometimes it's like, what is the point of things? Sometimes, you know. And then that goes back to David too, because I know she talked about David, but he, especially in Psalms and stuff, it's very highs and lows, and that's how I feel like I can be. I wouldn't necessarily. I don't know. I guess it is emotional. I guess it's emotions. But sometimes he is on the mountaintop and he is singing and praising and glorifying God, and then sometimes he's in the darkest, deepest valley of his life, but he still writes.
Yep.
He still writes like the songs. Yeah. And at the end of them, after he's done, like, talking about how terrible everything is and how much God is not with him and where is God and I feel alone and I'm desperate and whatever, he always usually ends it with, like, but I give glory to God, you know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, David is very cool.
Yeah. I also relate to Dave because I'm short and he's short. So, and but yeah, like, there's a show on Prime called House of David, and it's really good. And
Really?
season 2 is coming out, I think, in 2 weeks.
Didn't The Chosen people make that?
No, this is
a different thing.
It's made by a studio called Wonder Project,
Okay.
and John Irwin, like one of the Irwin brothers who made I Still Believe, I Can Only Imagine. They're actually doing I Can Only Imagine 2. It comes out in theaters next February.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, like, it's a really good show, and like I noticed, like, in the trailer of season 2, like like, you know, like somewhere in the Bible, like, it says like that David killed tens of thousands, Saul killed thousands and stuff like that. Like, I think there's like one scene in that trailer that I'm like, I know where that's coming from.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really good show. It's really good. But yeah. But like I don't know if y'all saw The Chosen season 5, The Last Supper. It's on Prime. It's good. But I think in one of the episodes, like, I don't want to spoil too much because it's really good. And I think I think it's episode 3 or episode 1 or somewhere in there. But Jesus is walking out into a field and there's sheep, and it pretty much illustrates, well, like, David is in the scene, and it pretty much is doing like a parallel to how Jesus is in the line of David and stuff like that, and how the shepherd tends his flock and stuff like that, and that, like, yeah, it was just paralleling to all that. It was pretty cool. And there was, I hate to spoil this, but like, it's really good.
Okay.
But the very last episode where he's in the garden of
Gethsemane?
It's not Eden, Gethsemane.
Yeah.
It is Gethsemane. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I got confused. So like he's praying, he's going back and forth to his disciples and stuff, and like he starts weeping, and then it shows him walking, and he sees Abraham and Isaac, and that parallel to how, yeah, like how Isaac was supposed to be the sacrifice.
Yeah.
It was paralleling to Jesus and stuff like that, and I'm like, that was like a really cool illustration of how they did that and stuff like that.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Yeah, like they just wrapped up season 6, and the very last episode is going to be a movie, and it's going to be focused on the crucifixion. So the whole season is focused on the crucifixion, and it's probably going to be rough.
Yeah,
so,
that's
yeah,
going to be.
Yeah, like really impactful. Like I watched, like when I was, before I came to Christ, like my parent, like I watched The Passion of the Christ with my parents when I was 6 years old.
Jeez.
Yes, yeah, and I forgot how rough that movie was. Like, I think years later, the second time I watched that movie was freshman year of college. And I was like, God, I forgot how rough this movie was. And, but yeah, after the move, because like I started like in Sunday school and stuff, like with kids, like we learned about Jesus and everything in the Bible, like Noah, like all the Bible stories, Jonah and all of them. And then seeing that come to life on the big screen was like, oh my gosh, that is so real. And then they talked to me about salvation and stuff like that, the importance of salvation. And like at first I was not ready. Like, I was just not ready. Then I think a year later, I was 7. I don't remember all the details and stuff. Like I knew I walked down the aisle and I got baptized and stuff. And then a few years ago, I think it was probably 2017, somewhere in there, but I was home from school, and this was like right after me and Mom watched I'm Not Ashamed, about it's about like the first Columbine shooting. Yeah, like it is a good movie, and I started asking myself, like, am I really saved? And like I started having doubts, like I was just scared, and talked to my parents, and I rededicated my life, and so I just wanted to be sure that I was. So. Yeah. Anything else y'all want to add or just talk about? That was a really good going.
Yeah, that was a good conversation.
Yeah, like we still
It was
laughing. Yeah, like dang, like if Travis was in here like right now, like I feel like he would have made me laugh the most. I feel like
It probably would have went in a ton of different directions.
Yeah.
If he or Thomas were in here. Can you imagine?
You probably closed with like a.
They laughed throughout the whole. Yeah, like in the rain, where like Thomas was trying to keep a straight face the entire time. He couldn't do it.
You probably would have talked about Fusaklis for 30 minutes.
Exactly, it's like last night with my friend Ty. Last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good time. It was really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but like one of the craziest things like that you can have a conversation at is at Waffle House.
Yeah.
Literally at Waffle House, and so
Something's in the air at Waffle House.
yeah. So like I think a few weeks ago, like after a Bible study, like we all went to Waffle House. And somehow, like, we landed on a strange conversation about something like, hey, honey, or hello, darling, or, and we're like, where did this come from? And stuff like, there's things happen at Waffle House. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fun time. But yeah, thank you guys for coming on. This has been really good.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
This was awesome. We've been wanting to get on the podcast for, it feels like probably a year now. It's
forever.
been a long
It's been a
time.
while.
Yeah.
Hey, Jermaine.
Jermaine was going to have a podcast.
Hey, what's up?
Hey guys.
Hey, Brent.
How are y'all?
Good.
Tyler, I freaking love how. Can you just come back, bro?
Yeah, hey, yeah.
Get your
like,
masters here.
Yeah, like, hey, like, I would come back like once a month, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. I just heard you.
Yeah, hey.
You never know.
Hey, like, I'm keeping this in here.
I mean, you get it.
So, yeah. Please like and subscribe. Like, I hope this episode gets the most views.
Yes.
Alright, guys. Yeah, like, again, thank y'all for coming on. This has been really good, and I'm looking forward to sharing John Rizz 3 with y'all.
Yes,
Me
I'm so
too.
excited.
I'm ready for it.
I am so excited.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
thank you.
anytime. Alright, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll hope to see y'all next time. Will one of y'all close us out?
Yes.
Prayer?
If you want to. Okay, I can pray. Okay.
Yes.
Lord, thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for Tyler and for Bryna and just what they mean to me. And just thank you for all that you're doing in Tyler, Lord, at his church, and for the creativity that you've given him as a director, and as just everything that you have blessed him with, God. And thank you for Bryna and all that she is to me, Lord, and to so many other people. I just pray that this podcast would bless whoever watches it, and just thank you for this amazing conversation. I pray this in your name. Amen.
Alright.